Hello guys, what's up and welcome back to another NCS and Stardust review. And today we got way too many songs to go over. It's not like because a lot of were released today, but I'm trying to catch up with all the songs I missed after on NCS after Reach Out and on Stardust after Dreaming. And there's quite a few. I think it's about 7 or something like that. I'm still not gonna actually yeah, you know what? I will actually decide to react to the internet sound songs that are not funk or Katniss, which I already heard before, and to say that I'm not a fan of the song is sure an understatement there. It's so bad. You'll see in the ranking. Oh boy, that surely wasn't good. But like, yeah, let's start with Money Talks right by AIM. Oh god, why was it slow?
Yeah, I know it isn't right. Feel the tension when we fight. Gonna tell you that I love you for the first time in my life. I thought that you were fine, but you call me when you're high. I don't have the patience. Money talks to me right. Money talks to me right. Doesn't wanna love me. Don't talk to me right. Talks to me right. Money talks to me right. He doesn't wanna love me. Don't talk to me right. New shoes, new style. This'll keep me busy for a while. Too fun, I'm gonna die. His number, cause I'm wild. Yeah, I've been around, I can tell he's back in town.
I don't know. What?
Pity parties not allowed. Shop until I drown. Buying things I'm not allowed. Buying things I'm not allowed.
You're acting kind of weird.
Yeah, I thought that you're fine. But you call me when you're high. Money talks to me right. Money
I saw that
talks to
middle
me
finger right there.
Doesn't wanna love me. Don't talk to me right. Talks to me right. Money talks to me right. He doesn't wanna love me. Don't talk to me right. Talks to me right. Money
What's the
talks
dog doing?
right.
This music video
Don't
says
talk to me right.
something.
Talks to me right. Money talks to me right. He doesn't wanna love me. Don't talk to me right. He's talking to me like I can't even see the price. Yeah, I'll buy it till I'm broke and I'll buy whatever's nice. I took a bullet for your life and now I'm living in my pride. Don't forgive you for your wrongs and I don't want you for your rights. Right. Talk to me right. Talk to me. He talks to me nice, yeah. But he don't talk to me nice. Talk to me nice.
You're acting kind of weird. You're being too nice.
Well, that show was something, I can't lie. I have no idea what to say, if I'm being honest. This song just is not for me, unfortunately. It doesn't sound too bad, it's random, yet incredibly monotonous, because, like, the rapping is literally just basically one note throughout the entire song, and it's pretty boring. And the beat is just the same chord progression over and over again, and, well, obviously makes that kind of boring also. Well, it doesn't sound bad at all, like, it isn't poorly produced or anything like that. It's just not for me in the slightest, and it's kind of boring, if I'm being honest. Like, actually so boring that I had to check how much of the song is still left twice. Yeah, that's not a good start to the review. I'm sorry. That was not it for me. I'm not gonna do an outro here with like ratings here, by the way, because of so many songs being there. So I'm just gonna say which rating I'm gonna give this. Here, probably like a 3 out of 10. Let's give this a 3 out of 10 and move on. Okay? Right. However, we still have quite a few songs to go over, and I'm sure there's at least gonna be one banger. I have a lot of hope in this one, coming back by the Uncommon Cafe and the Uncommon and Cafe. Well, Witch House is back on NCS, I guess, and there's actually 2 in this review. Hey, that rhymes. And that's always something nice to see because I like the genre quite a lot. So let's have a listen. Whoa. already very dark.
You keep running back to me, running back again. I see you changing, I still feel you, I still feel
That's bouncy. That was nice. Like, there is better Angel Call / Witch Heart songs on NCS, but this is still good. Damn. The almond breaks. That's nice. So I was coming back by the Uncommon and Cafe. Cafe's actually a part of the Uncommon. And also his return after, I think it was Too Late from 2023. And this song sure is like a billion times better than that song. Like, I'm not a fan of like these gimmicky Cradles wannabe trap songs, while I'm already kind of a Cradles hater. And like Too Late is something that just falls under that category quite well. The Coming Back is quite the banger. It actually does the spooky and dark vibe very well. Has some very nice vocals to complement that, and the drops are quite fun and bouncy, which I honestly didn't really expect. I thought it was gonna be something like Isoria, but I still like it, although this is pretty basic for like NCS Angel Call / Witch House standards. Like, it's good, but it doesn't stand out a ton enough for me to add it into my playlist. So I'm gonna give this like a 7.5 out of 10. That sounds good. And there's still one more to go over from like the Witch House category, and it's Faith by a Crisis. So I guess let's have a listen. Okay, there we go. Actually, pull out my headphones the wrong way. Nice. Whoa. I'm getting goosebumps. Is it longer? Yeah, but not by a lot. Drop. That's hard. That kick is delicious. Get with that lead, bro. Damn. I don't think it's on there. I thought it was a similar vocal sample to a No Control by Riot, but it's not. Oh, that's so good. Whoa, damn. I did not expect that. So like that was Fate by Crisis, and out of the bunch from NCS this week, or like as a whole, after Reach Out, this was by far the best one. It's just awesome angel core or witch house, whatever you want to call it, with an especially punchy, almost techno-y. You could sell that as a techno kick if it had the rumble to it actually. Kick drum, and just overall an amazing sound design with like the leads and such. And it's again very dark, just your typical angel core song. But for some reason this one does something so well here. I don't know how to describe it or what it is, that it just makes it stand out further. And you know how I said Money Talks Right was pretty damn bad because of its monotonicity. Here, the monotonicity actually boosts this quite a bit. Like the leads are pretty stale and remain like the same notes the entire time. But that actually makes it better in this case because it kind of helps to enhance like the creepiness of the song. And I very much appreciate that here, and that's just, we need more songs like this on NCS, I'm very much sure. Out of 10, this deserves to be a 9 out of 10, even though it's again less than 3 minutes long. There's gonna be a lot of songs here that are less than 3 minutes. How is our attention span? God, this is the part I'm actually scared of. Internet sounds. I haven't reacted to internet sounds in a while, and I said that I'm not gonna, but in this case I'm actually going to do so, because like small change in plan, I will only react to non-funk songs, because like I'm quite the funk hater and I don't want a huge bias to inflict my reviews. And like, yeah. This is Madrugada by Devil Aria and RXF Siemens. It's literally a company, but okay. And it's apparently jump style, but from like the previews, what I've heard so far, it doesn't really sound like it. But like, this guy returns after, I forgot the name. Like that one funk song that was released on December 25th last year, that actually was pretty okay. But like, let's have a listen to this one.
Madrugada vine, bate vânt ușor. Tu rupi liniștea, dar nu și dorul meu din zor. Madrugada cade, mă trezește iar, dar eu rămân tare, nu mă las supăr. Madrugada lasă, la la la, ritmul mă ridică iară.
I don't know if you feel off pauses, but this is actually quite the vibe. Oh, that's catchy. Very interesting song. Also just almost 2 minutes.
Am închis capitolul, nu te mai tem. Reggae mă vindecă, îl simt profund și blând. Madrugada trece, dar eu cresc mai bun. Eu dau viață beatului, dau foc pe al meu destin. Madrugada lasă, la la la.
Actually, what that sound? No. Finally, no pauses. That impact. So like that was Madrugada by Devil Aria and RX of Siemens. I have to say Siemens and I don't say Simons because of the in company. But okay. I don't know about the song. It's not bad by any means or something like that. But it's just not my cup of tea at all. It's very catchy, it's quite fun to listen to, but that hardstyle kick that's behind the regular one is weird. I actually like that, but the there's also too many pauses, like the flow isn't that good too. And it's just too short as well, and like it feels like it could have used more bass, like it feels like it misses some spice. Other than that, I actually quite like the song, if I'm being honest. Like, I may have sounded harsh here, but this is definitely like a 7 out of 10, if I'm being honest. Yeah, 7 out of 10 is actually, yeah, that's something fair. It's definitely better than the other one. I think it was called Montage Dime Dime, if I'm not mistaken, which was even worse because it was bland as hell. This one at least isn't bland, and it's actually quite catchy and fun to listen to, but just still not for me at all, and it has no bass basically. But anyways, let's move on to the next song. Well, I'm an idiot, I skipped one song on accident, and it's Bear Bear and Friends and Gil Chang with King Paimon. Is this actually gonna be jump style? Because like Madrugada was also labeled by Remakes as jump style, but it wasn't, I think. Maybe this one is. It's short as hell. That makes me scared. Let's have a listen, I guess. Oh.
Vai mulher, fica de quatro, rebola gostoso e chama do sofá. Desce um macetinho, ficando em cima e embaixo.
Oh, what?
Vai mulher, fica de quatro, rebola gostoso e chama do sofá. Desce um macetinho, ficando em cima e embaixo.
What the f is... Good, my recording was interrupted. Fuck yeah. What the fuck did I just listen to? Like, no hate to the artists here, real quick. But what the f is this? I'm sorry. This song just confuses the living hell out of me. Like, I genuinely thought this was gonna be a total ear rape and unlistenable because of the length and such. It actually isn't. But it's just so strange. What? Like, it has the same melody repeated throughout and like a very, very weak hardstyle kick in it, just thrown in there. And it's too slow. It simply is too slow at the same time too. I wouldn't call it an ear rape, but it's just confusing as hell for some reason, even though it's quite generic. Maybe it's because the build-ups seem to anticipate a funk drop all the time, and it keeps going between build and drop and build and drop in just like a minute runtime. That's so short. Dog, what are we doing? And it's just confusing. Like, not a fan. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna give this a 0. No. It's far from that. But it's not like it's definitely not above like a 4 out of 10 either. You know what? 2 out of 10. But there's still a few songs left. We ain't done. No, we still got 4 more. And this one is Y2Kism by Ghost Funeral. Once again, just Why the length, bro? Why is it always just barely below 2 minutes? Come on, can we have a 3-minute internet sound song finally? Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Woo, woo. That's so old school. Why is this just below 2 minutes? Oh. Nice. Oh. That's so good. What? This is giving huge old Monster Cat vibes. Ooh, that's nice. So yeah, that was Ghost Funeral Y2Kism. Oh god, I nearly up there. Really cool song. Just a shame it's so short. Like barely under 2 minutes. This is just a throwback and a half. Like, I have no idea if y'all remember Nitro Fun's like older songs, like cheat codes and stuff from like Monster Cat basically. It reminds me of old Nitro Fun, or just Nitro Fun as a whole. Now we just need the guy himself to debut on a label. Now, all jokes aside, this is actually quite the banger, even though it's quite short. Even though I complain about it, it doesn't really affect my rating here because of how fun, catchy, and how much of a trip down memory lane this song really is. It just reminds me of like that older style of music again, and that's a style of music I adore. Well, now I get why it's called Y2Kism, even though it doesn't really sound like early 2000s music. It sounds like mid 2010s, and that's still something I really adore. So even though it's kind of short, I'm still gonna give this like a, you know what, 9 out of 10 as well. Best song so far though, even though we got 2 nines. The mess keeps rolling, I'm telling you, this is a huge review. Now we got a Blackout by Slowy Main, and it's Hard Tech. Here I'm actually very scared because Hard Tech is a genre I kinda hate. Okay. Is that it? This reminds me of, like, why does this sound like German tradition music? Oh, gosh, no. It's not too bad so far. Gosh, no, please don't add after that kick. No. That's not good though. Now we're back. Ew. This is getting progressively worse and worse. So like that was Blackout by Slowy Main. No. Yeah, no, that's not. No. I I'm sorry, I've seen some people like that song, but this just is pretty damn bad for me. It's actually time to whip out the zero now. I have been generous, but it's actually time to whip out the zero. This song is just simply abrasive and has like a very, very random but also very repetitive piano melody thrown into it, and just the same very harsh and aggressive hard tech kick thrown in there, and it just doesn't even fit. Like it's in the same key and all, but it just doesn't fit in the slightest. Like, yeah, it just sounds all terrible in my opinion. And yeah, that's just all I got to say here. This is just unlistenable. I'm sorry. Finally, we we finally gone over all the NCS songs that I've missed, and we finally move on to Stardust. There's only 2 songs, but like I'm actually quite excited for both. So yeah, let's have a listen. The first one is Last Time by Sunset Station. Let's go. Very nice so far.
Looking around the place, lovers and lights are starting to fade away. So lonely to lie, looked in your eyes, your hands upon my waist. So I'm in love for the last time. Oh baby, kiss me in the moonlight. You know nothing lasts forever.
This is gonna be house. I haven't heard a new house song in ages. Or at least I haven't reviewed a house song in so long. Let's go! Oh, that's good. I haven't reviewed house in ages. I'm in 2015 right now. This reminds me of an NCS song. I'm just smiling. Let's go! That's so nice. Oh, that's it. Wow. Wow. Yeah, finally. It has been way too long since I reviewed a proper progressive house or commercial house song, that is, on this channel. Gosh, it has been so long. I think like a year, if I'm not mistaken. This genre has really gone rare. It's very sad. This reminds me of Electricity by Culture Code a lot, with like the overall vibe and sound design and just the melody. And I'm all here for it because I quite like that song, except this one fixes all the issues basically I had with Electricity. Electricity's drops were too short for me, and the vocals were insanely cheesy. This one, however, is just the same like not the same song, obviously, but it's just very similar ideas and very similar sound design, and I quite like that. Except it has basically none of the cheesiness thrown into it, and that's something I'm here for. Is this a 10? Nah, nah, nope. For it to be a 10, it could have had like a B section or something, but it's damn close. You know what? 9.5 out of 10 here. Best song I've reviewed yet in this video. Let's go to the final song, I think final. Yeah, the last one to review today, finally it's over, is Rise Up by Spare. Spare's a great artist, but this song is just, again, only 2.5 minutes. I think was only 1 or 2 songs I reacted to in this video that was like 3. But anyways, let's listen, I guess.
In neon light, a tide takes flight. The cars are rising out my name. Through wired dreams and fractured nights, I rise above the silent flame. Electric fire in my veins, I charge the dawn with fearless flame. No more chains to hold me down. I own this fight, I own this name. Rise up, break free, ignite the flame. Rise up, break free, we're never the same. Rise up, break free, ignite the flame. Rise up, break free, we're never the same.
Oh, mellowed up, incoming.
Rise up, break free, we're never the same.
Woo! That's awesome. I love the rocktronic elements in there. They're vocally also delicious.
Yet every scar becomes my crown. I take the fall, I rise again. No chain can hold this warrior down. In neon haze, I hear the call, the anthem of my own design. With masked face, glowing gaze, I step into the light. It's mine. Rise up, break free, ignite the flame. Rise up, break free, we're never the same. Rise up, break free, ignite the flame.
Nice.
Rise up, break free, we're never the same. Rise up, break free, we're never the same.
Take out. So good. That's so good. Finally, last song of this review. Spare Rise Up. Very good song once again. And the only complaint here I have is just the length. Once again, it's way too short. Like, even Stardust now with sub 3-minute songs. Is our attention span this shorted? Otherwise, I have literally no complaints with this song. It's very vibey, very just a beautiful song with beautiful style, very nice vocals, and just very beautiful drops also with like that, like the vocal leads and such thrown in there. It just sounds nice and just, yeah. Once again, this ain't a 10. It For it to be a 10, it could have been a little less like generic, and it could have had like a secondary lead, like a loud square lead or super saw, whatever thingy. I'm not that good. But this is still a damn solid song, although the worst song from Stardust I've heard yet. Well, it definitely still is a playlist at 8.75 out of 10 for me, though. And like, that's a strong score. And that being the worst of the label so far, I haven't listened to all the songs yet. Damn! Very good label, definitely check it out, I guess. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more videos, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.